Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. It is Friday night behind the headlines. And I am Debbie.
I'm Lisa.
And we're here to hang out with you guys tonight and talk it all through and do some diving into some of these questions that are coming in and from the current shit show that's happening here in the United States. So here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are. So as people are
Mhm.
popping in, hello, hello. We love you, and we're happy to be here with you. So super
Oh,
excited
you got it.
to be here with you. Not excited in general.
No,
Let
not
me
at
be
all.
clear.
Not about that. No.
It's a struggle. It can be a struggle, right, you guys?
Mm-hmm.
So please check in. Let us know how you're doing tonight with all the current affairs. And and I can't really talk about it, but I have a video coming out tomorrow morning that I uploaded today. And all I can say about it is I've been seeing some patterns, and I wanted to share some feedback to the patterns and check in psychically on if I was crazy or if these patterns are real. So please be on the lookout for the video that's coming out tomorrow morning.
Cliffhanger. Is she crazy? Is she not?
Exactly. Is she crazy?
You be the judge.
Connie, thank you. Well, I'm a little cray-cray, but in a good
Aren't we
way.
all a little cray-cray?
In a good way.
Yeah.
Hi, Yoli. Okay, so again, we have so much going on. It's like, how do we pick and choose? You remember the old days when there was only a couple things to choose from, to read about? And
Yeah. And there was maybe one current event every couple weeks.
yeah,
That's 5 or 6 events per day.
per day.
Who got arrested? Who got raided? Who disappeared?
Yeah,
Who's
it's
leaked
just
something?
who said something?
Who lied?
Who lied again? Rhonda Rue, thank you so much. Blessings to you. And so,
Oh.
and apparently they're going after Act Blue. And Act Blue was, I guess, they're the group that, obviously they do a lot of
Pro-democracy.
pro-democracy stuff. And, if you wanted to give to Kamala's stuff, you could go through Act Blue and you knew it was going to get there. And anyways, they're going after Act Blue. So I'm curious about that. I mean, what's next? Okay, and so, and I saw some of the questions come in. Deb O says Santos went to prison for a 7-year stretch.
Oh yeah, he got sentenced today.
Oh, I missed that.
I
I've
get
been
to talk
working.
about yeah, for sure. He cried. I didn't see anything. I read about it. I didn't see a clip of it.
Okay.
Of course, they probably didn't have cameras in there or anything. I don't think.
Oh, Candace says Act Blue was an alternative to PayPal. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. Act Blue is a donation clearinghouse for Democrats and other pro-democracy donations. Yes, that's why they were the only ones I would trust. You get 25 emails saying they're Kamala. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Going to federal prison. Yeah.
For all that wire fraud and stuff like that.
All the things. So, all right.
Excuse me.
It's allergies. It's a demon. Exercise. you doing? Well,
Oh, excuse me.
yeah, Diana, we have that question we're going to be looking at, and I think we'll probably start there.
Connie
Yeah.
said we had nailed it there. We predicted that
Oh,
he.
yay, we nailed it.
Yay, thanks. I forget all the nailed it's.
Yeah, it's so nice though, because I do get comments every once in a while like, oh, what was just recently I had a comment about, oh, Elon Musk. And if you guys remember, I did the deep dive and looked at the upcoming months for him, and it showed each month something, and it showed him walking away and then clawing and trying to keep afloat and all that. Well, it's coming to pass for each month that. So someone emailed me today and told me about, or commented on something. So I don't remember, you guys, when I don't remember what I've said. I have a gist in my mind, but I don't remember the nuts and bolts because, when you're in this,
You're in the moment.
just don't. Thank you, Smiling Heart. Yeah, he's going to federal prison, and so we do have some justice there. You
Yes.
can't just get away with that stuff. All right, so Patel was at it. And so that they rated that appellate judge's house in Wisconsin this morning. Was it this morning, you guys, I think? And so Judge Hannah Dugan, they handcuffed her and took her away for, I know. They said
And
that
then New Mexico, I think,
in
was the
New
other.
Mexico, and they said that she was harboring people in their guest house, illegal immigrants. Oh,
Yeah, I
they
don't
took her from her courthouse. I thought it was her home. Yeah, the FBI arrested her. So, yeah, Patel was at it with that, and apparently he had posted it on Twitter and then took it down. So that was an interesting move. Why would he post it and then take it down?
That's bizarre.
I do have your question, Melody. Got it.
Seascape said she's out on bond.
She's out on bond. So we want to take a look at that. And I think someone wrote about it in here, so we don't have to ask anybody to write it out.
It's storming here again. Just warning you.
Okay, so Lisa's under a storm. So if her screen goes away, we know that she was hit by lightning.
Jeez. For the love of God.
For the love of God. Straight to lightning strike.
That's terrible.
I know. Never seen a judge arrested before. Yeah, this is just ridiculous. For harboring a.
They're literally doing things to see what they can get away with, is the vibe.
Yeah. It literally, I mean, you just named it, Lisa. You just named the game. They just push a little, they test the waters, and then they're like, okay, we can dive in now. So I want to read about her, and then I want to read, is this just the beginning of judges having to be aware that the FBI is coming in after them, or what? Marianne.
Why?
Marianne.
Is she okay? Marianne, you're excused. You can step away and take care of that.
I love Marianne. And oh yes, and I do want to say happy birthday to our Michelle L in the house.
Happy birthday, Michelle L.
Yeah. Okay.
All the birthdays.
It's tomorrow for her. I mean, no, her birthday's not tomorrow, but she's Saturday right now because she's Australia.
Down under.
Down under. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at Okay, so they're saying that she obstruction because she didn't allow ICE to take an immigrant into custody. Okay, so let's get this clear, because I thought I heard what I read was they were harboring them in their guest house.
Oh.
So
Okay.
let's just see if there's obstruction here and is
Oh, happy birthday, Core.
or happy birthday. Yay.
Okay. God, it's really coming down out there.
Oh, Trump is just getting even for losing in Wisconsin with our federal judge, Susan Crawford. So there's two different judges here? Wait, I'm confused because I thought I was in New
I think there's
Mexico.
a male judge in New Mexico, and then the female judge is Wisconsin.
Okay, so I'm intertwining.
And I
these
think
stories.
he might have been at home.
He
and
was,
she was in the
that's
courthouse.
why I'm intertwining the stories, you guys.
I think. I'm sure they'll
We have
correct
two.
me.
Okay, so let's look at her, and then we'll look at him. And if anybody knows his name, let me know. Sharon says yes, that's correct. Sorry, you guys.
Okay.
It's the amount of news that comes in. It's hard to keep up. Okay, so Hannah's in Wisconsin. And how about the guy in New Mexico? That's the one I heard about. And then I heard about Hannah. So it's just like I got confused. So they took down two. Oh, they were waiting in the courts. Okay. All right. So I'm going to look at Hannah first. How's it going to play out for Hannah here? Hannah.
So you're just looking at not this question?
Yeah, like the obstruction with Hannah, is she going to be charged? How is this going to work out for her? Okay, she was arrested because allegedly she ushered an immigrant out of the back door of the courthouse so he wouldn't be arrested. Well, good for her. But that's not an arrestable offense, is it?
There are no rules anymore.
Oh, there's no rules. Okay.
I'm sorry. No more of that.
How's this going to play out for her? She's 65 years old. All right. Not that that matters. Okay, so Wiki says Patel took down the post because it said they believe she obstructed, not they found evidence that she did. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well.
I don't see jail time for her. I don't have jail time for her on the 15th. Yeah.
I see that it seems like they're going to try to pin her. It's a case of them, you know how they do, you know how they are, that they're going to encircle her with some kind of a narrative that fits what they have done, even if they got to lie about it. Duh, that's a gimme, right? But yeah, I got the magician. I think they're going to create a scenario that might not even be there.
Oh, look at that. Manipulate the.
Yeah, but look, I think she's going to come through. I got the matriarch here. I also got completion, the 4 of Wands here. That makes me feel like she's going to be fine. But with the 6 of Swords, still a little bit of something that they're going to try to pin on her. And I got the day trader. This is the Prince of Pentacles.
So I have the 6 of Swords too, but I have it in the outcome position where it's going to be okay. It's going to be a little rocky, but she's going to be okay, right? Moving
she's going to be okay, but it's they're going to make her life miserable.
Yeah, it's going to be
as best they can.
Yeah. That didn't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, this definitely is. And I do feel that there's more to this. Like this is not just about her. I feel like they're going to be, again, this is testing the waters.
Mm-hmm.
But her outcome is okay. You have the world and then that 6 of Swords. So I do feel there will be an ending to this and she will move forward. But yeah, the main card coming in is I have this 3 of Pentacles here. It's like this collaborate team thing that they're. So I get, oh, in the bottom of the deck, I have the Magician. Didn't you have the Magician?
I did have the Magician.
Yeah.
That was my very
Oh,
first.
that manipulating. They're trying to manipulate the.
I don't think the Supreme Court's going to go for it. I mean, yeah. When the Supreme Court sees other judges being, I almost feel like that almost kind of turns on a little switch for them. Like, wait a minute, these are our people. You know what I mean?
We have to protect our own. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of something that's going to be poked with that. It's like, okay, big guy, you're effing around with our people now.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a line has been crossed, is what I'm saying. So.
Yeah, judges are being targeted. I do feel that there's a. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling about. And again, testing the waters here with her. But again, the main thing coming out of this is I don't see jail time for her. Thankfully. Because as you said, as they manipulate and gaslight and shift narratives, it's horrifying.
It's too much. It's
too
just
much.
too much.
Yeah. Okay. So let's look at the guy. Did anybody find out what the guy's name is in New Mexico? The judge's name in New Mexico? Let's look at him.
It almost sounded like a foreign name, I think, when I read it this morning.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what they type.
Okay.
Who's Googling?
Here we go. Is this Kimmy?
Smiling Heart said she posted it.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I missed. Thank you. Kimmy got it. Former Donna Anna County Magistrate Judge Joel Cano. Right. That's what I thought. That he wasn't in. Yeah, Joel Cano and his wife Nancy, New Mexico. He's a former judge. Boy.
He's a former judge and she's a current judge.
She's a current. His wife is a. Oh yeah. Oh no. Okay. So yes.
The other one.
Yes, Hannah's a current judge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's take a look at what's going to happen with them. And apparently, in this story, they said in your guest house you had people staying there. So Linda? Did they arrest both of them, or just him? Okay. But okay.
So we know where they're going with this, right?
This is a major betrayal. Mm-hmm.
Completely doing the whole look, everybody, don't do anything to help these people because we're even going after judges that do it. You know what I mean? The message being, if we can get a judge, we can get all of you. But I don't think it's going to get that far.
What do you have?
I got the 3 of Pentacles.
They think they were harboring gang members. What? Yeah.
That's stupid. But I got the 9 of Swords also.
Thanks,
Cruelty.
guys. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Okay.
I got this love card, the 2 of Cups. That when I saw that card, it actually made me think of like a link to a chain. Like they're gonna say, okay, well, we've got these people, you know, who are their neighbors, who are their friends, who are their relatives. It's all the connections that they're gonna try to make with this. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's gonna go very far. I think it's just annoying. I don't see it as like a jail time kind of thing. I see it as just an annoyance. And I think that this, I don't know. I keep saying the Supreme Court. It just keeps flying out of my mouth. I feel like they're going to step in on this somehow. What do you think? Do you think so?
Yeah, I mean, I hope you're right. I just hope you're right. This was a huge backstabbing thing going on here. I have the Ten of Swords starting this whole message out. This whole answer. So I'm kind of getting it. I wanted to get I feel like it's going to be okay, but this has been major for them. Like this has been major. And I don't know if as this plays out that it's going to be hard. But they do have support. They have found, they have a good foundation. But I'm wondering if and are they from here? I mean, obviously they're citizens. He was a judge, but they're going to be fine. Okay, so there's justice here for them. I just want to make sure that they're not making them into an example. Okay. So the truth will be known. They're going to go through it though. It's going to be a tough road, but justice will be served for them. So I have that justice card coming in, and you have all the story there, looking into the future. But I do have these two cards in the first reading that it just is, it's a tough one, you guys, for them.
So they got the rug pulled out from under them. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Can you imagine being approached like that? It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. So rug, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
All the stuff going on Capitol Hill and in the White House, and these judges are getting arrested. It's like, no, get in the White House and arrest some people. It's crazy.
Yeah, and
also it's a distraction too.
I think it's
like the more they screw up there, the more they piddle around and do.
And again, testing the waters. We're going to go after these people. We're going to see, we're doing this. And it's like, I mean, I'm feeling, stepping into especially the wife's energy. I don't feel good. Like, I don't feel good. So hopefully.
I think this is going to get nipped in the bud.
It's just, the whole thing is terrifying. And again, feeling very out of nowhere. So that's what I'm getting there. They're trying to distract from the Hegseth drama.
Right. Exactly.
All right. Oof, that was a big one to start on.
Yeah.
All right. We'll keep an eye on that, but okay.
I'm having a hard time getting off of that one.
I know. It's a tough one.
Are you too?
Yeah.
Is there any to stay on it for a minute? Like, is there more?
I mean,
I feel like there's something else.
Okay. Is there another question we can dive into? Because it's still here.
Something's still. Mm-hmm.
So let's see.
I'm with you on that.
I feel like they're trying to. This couple in New Mexico, the judge and his wife. And I know the one in Wisconsin too, but I mean, this one feels especially like they're trying to make they're trying to set a precedent of fear to other judges. So whatever they do, it's a little over the top at the beginning here. Again, I do feel that it's
Well, you might be
what?
onto something there
Okay. Okay.
because, Congress has already kind of proven that they're being skipped over on things because he's doing things around Congress that
Right.
needs to go through Congress. So
Mhm.
it's left as executive and judicial. If he can X out judicial, it's just him. So there's the thing.
Right.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's whatever
And a lot of
they're
it's very
they're
retaliatory too. I don't know.
they're trying they're trying to make people afraid of something, or maybe other judges afraid, and that we can do this and we don't care, type of thing. And if you can do that to a judge, then how about the rest of us? You know what I mean? I feel
I
like they're
have happy
trying to.
cards though.
Oh, good.
I have 3 happy cards.
Wonderful. So it's gonna end up well for them, but I feel like they're trying to do something here at the beginning.
Positive energy. And I got the people majority, and I got freedom.
Good. Yay. So that we can hold on to that for them. Okay, so they said they were going to arrest the wife, but then found guns, etc., and arrested both. But here's this thing, it's New Mexico. Everybody has a gun.
Yeah.
Um, I think we're going to have a better justice system than we did before, Linda. Yeah. Okay. So what will they do? What will this do to the actual justice system? That might be interesting, read, as we move forward here.
What will this do to the actual justice system?
Go up for more. There's more up here. Did I miss some? Mhm. Oh, Deb Z has one. Okay.
I see Debsy
Oh,
said
former
something.
Donna
And
and Joel
I'm just
were
stalling.
arrested by ICE Thursday after a tipster claimed that undocumented migrants associated with the Venezuelan gang were staying at their home. Okay. How is it that I'm this old and I've heard more about this Venezuelan gang now than I ever in one day? You know what I mean? I just
I didn't know it was a thing.
I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And not that, I mean, that could be my privilege and where I live in the world or whatever, but seriously, and then all of a sudden everybody's hiding Venezuelan gang members? I mean, how is that can be?
I don't know.
Thank you, Tarot. Ask backwards. Thank you so much. What?
It's almost as if he just picked a random gang, and I mean, I don't know, or he watched some CSI episode. Or I don't know.
Oh, there you
I have
go.
no idea.
There you go. Yeah, it was probably a CSI episode. Oh, we got to go after that game.
Yeah, it's like, ooh,
I
that's
did
a big
see.
one.
I did see a clip at some point where, with the guy who's over there now, and they for the life of me, just his name just left my mind. The
Garcia?
one Garcia, and showed his little tattoo, and he has a little cross, and he has a little heart, like this really mild little tattoo on his knuckles, and like a real gang member from this whatever gang it is. He's like, that is a joke, right? Like, you think that that tattoo is linked to our gang.
I wish I could
And
remember all. I know what you're talking
oh,
about.
you remember that one. I think I sent it
Each
to you.
knuckle, they're trying to say each knuckle represented the gang names. It's like, it's like a pot leaf and his initial or something. It's like, no, that's not what. And they actually interviewed real gang members,
A
and they're
real
like,
gang member.
we wouldn't put that crap on our gang. We don't do that. You won't find any of our gang members with a little weed leaf and little, all the little stuff that he had on his hand. But they made it fit the
They did.
M
They made up this
whatever.
whole
Yeah.
acronym out of these
Mhm.
little silly
Yeah.
tattoos. And then they showed a real gang member and his tattoos all like up his neck, all over his body. Trust me, that is not even close to the tattoos
Right.
that we're looking at with
It's the equivalent of, like, my middle initial is C. It's as if they arrested me and said I was a member of the Crips because I've got a C in there. It's that
right.
stupid.
It's that stupid. It
Yeah.
was that stupid.
Yeah.
And yeah, right, Pam? Pam says my son has a tattoo on each knuckle and it's not pretty, but it doesn't make him a gangster.
Right.
Exactly. I mean, my daughter has little tattoos on her little fingers right here.
Well, don't say that online.
Oh, right.
Come on. It's a different world now, Debbie.
It's a different world now. Oh my gosh. So
Don't throw
crazy.
that out there.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's going to happen now? How is the justice system responding right now? Let's do that one, Cora. Let's do that.
Okay.
How are they reacting in their own homes? How are they reacting together? What does it look like? Brady, uh-oh. You better wear gloves.
You were so sweet the way you said that. Oh no. Better wear gloves.
You better wear some gloves.
Get some mittens.
Oh gosh.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, Judge Hannah has been released. Yeah, she's out on bond, right?
Yeah.
Right. If you do TRUM, I ran out of fingers.
You got to do a thumb.
Right. I guess you start on the thumb, T. Or you could be like that girl who did it on her forehead, right? Oh my God. That's forever, dude.
Why? Why on your forehead?
Mm-mm.
I mean, to each their own, but really.
Yeah, you do you, but that's
seems
hard not to
a
judge.
little extra.
I try not to be judgeful, but
It's a little extra, but
that's a little extra. Okay, here we go. All right, so how are they? Okay. Ooh, this is a tough one for them to begin with, but they are going to unite, and they are coming at this. No worries, we got this. Wow, yay! All right, so this hit hard. They're not happy, not at all. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if another judge. But anyways, they're uniting, making plans, moving forward here. They're going to unite on this, create some sort of plan together.
Mm-hmm.
See, coming together, teaming up.
Mm-hmm.
But look at this, you guys. Yeah, they're not allowing this to move forward. They're not going to allow this.
I love that. Mine goes right with yours. I got bravery. I even got ruling.
Oh, there you go.
And I got dark energy out.
Nice. Nice. I think they poked the wrong bear here.
Yes. They messed up. For sure.
Right, Deb, that's what I was just thinking.
Crossed the line.
Yeah, sort of justice, Melody. This has to piss off judges and make them more determined to abide by the law and hold people accountable. The judge has been working most of her life with resource-deprived people. Jeez.
But you know what do you expect from a felon, an elected felon? You think he
Right.
wants to keep judges around?
Exactly.
He's
Right?
been fighting courts since he was legal enough to be sued.
He's been
He does
losing in
not
court.
like rules. He does not like courts. He does not like judges unless they are ruling in his favor. And he knows he's up against a wall. So yeah, he's gonna go for some freaking judges right now.
Yeah.
Because I think he feels the walls closing in.
Well, yeah, and you know, and when they get trapped like that, they start doing crazy ass shit.
Exactly. Just to see if it'll work. In fact, they're screwing up stuff so badly. You know how I'm obsessed with the press secretary because she just is annoying and a liar and unqualified and runs away from questions and everything. She can't even stay there long enough to answer anything because there's so much fucked up stuff going on. She's like, any questions? Okay, bye.
Right?
She just bails now. She does not. She's like, I'm not going to try to lie anymore.
If people are in the crowd, they're like, yeah. And she's like, oh, no? Okay. And she walks out and they're like there with their hands up. She's like, oh, no questions? Okay.
She grabs all her little papers. Okay.
Oof. I did
in the ass, man.
I did a deep dive reading in regard to her this week as well. So if you guys want to watch that, oof. Anyway.
Oh my goodness.
All right. I love all the tattoos coming in. I love them. Love me a good tattoo.
Me too. I love tattoos.
All right. Okay, so we want to go on. You want to pick a pick one?
I can. Let's see. Gina L. Hi, Gina L. Hi, Lisa and Debbie. Will the autism registry actually happen?
Okay. Gina. This is one of my big, if you've been paying attention to my channel, this is one of my big things right now. It's just really gotten me. It's just a fucking playbook out of Hitler. 1939, and it's so blatant, and it shocks me that people don't see that. First of all, our poor babies and all our
poor adults,
all the above, that are in fear right now because of this. It's so wrong. Just because someone decides I'm going to do this and has this amount of control over. I just okay. I can't. I don't even have words right now, Gina. Sorry, but this is a big one for me. Obviously, but I feel that it's going to be stopped. I feel, as I read into it this week, I do feel that they're going to not allow it to move forward. However, the biggest heartbreak is that it was even put out there in the first place. Mm-hmm. It's almost like, well, Lisa and me, you know, when you open the door to hate a marginal group, and me coming from a marginal group, when that hate is opened up on my marginal group, you already have your eye over your shoulder every time you go out. However, when the hate gate is opened, you got to even be more vigilant. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm talking about, right, Lisa?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right. So having to have your eye over your shoulder anyway, but then when the hate group is opened up on you, on your specific marginal group or whatever, then it's extra. And so then when we're talking about this group, it's like, you know, programs are being cut and unfunded, and all those things are happening on top of this registry thing. So yeah, the registry is blatant, but they've already been cutting programs, cutting funding. That's what the whole cutting the education department was. That all that funding was going to schools and helping in this. Okay, so I'll get off my soapbox, but I believe that they will not. It will be stopped. It's too much of a huge HIPAA illegal violation. But I'm going to throw some cards on it to get so we can see it. But what are your thoughts?
I mean, eugenics, right? It's
Eugenics.
that. But the whole thing is, I think what they're really trying to say is, with something, okay, this is totally my vibe. I don't even know if anybody's ever said this quite yet. You know, to attack marginalized people, we know that's their thing. This particular thing, I think, is important to point out, because this is something where how would they know? You can't look, there's no autism clubs. You know what I mean? I almost feel like that's their way of saying, we will find out. We've got enough of everybody's information. We can find out
any type of documentation
and how long it's been since they were diagnosed. And this is a legitimate stab at placing that fear out there. It's like, how the hell do you know? Well, records, we bypass HIPAA. We bypass everything. We know everything. It's that whole concept. I think it's completely ridiculous, because I guarantee there are more autistic people on this planet. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the spectrum is broad.
The spectrum, yeah.
I mean, you can't, it's pretty much everybody probably. I mean, I'm not an expert. I don't know, but I just think it's a real stab at a broader scale to get everybody nervous. And I did read somewhere that, parents are starting to pull their kids out of programs. I saw a story where one woman said her son had been diagnosed recently, and they were going to follow up with something for him. And she's like, I'm not putting him in that. So now people and children in need of whatever treatment for autism, or whatever support, or whatever guidance and understanding, they're not even going to have those opportunities, because now they're scared.
Right.
To be outed.
Exactly.
Autistic. So that's such a blanket fear thing. They are a nightmare. This whole regime is a complete, and wait till next week. They'll come out with another marginal group. It's just
100%.
Yeah. They're just knocking them all down. Everybody.
And again, commercial here, make sure to watch the video that's dropping tomorrow on my channel about patterns, because it has to do with this. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's okay. Okay, so it is, I do feel it's a fear thing. But I feel like they're gonna, it's not gonna move forward. It won't move forward. I do feel it is definitely, it's like it's like,
and RFK Jr. should be ashamed of his damn self. He's a nightmare.
Yeah, he is. He is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're trying to push this forward, but again, I don't see it. I don't see it happening. It's a definite fear thing, throwing people off, throwing in this chaos. I feel like he truly believes he wants to do that. It's a thing he wants to do, but it's going to be stopped. I feel it's going to be stopped.
I think it's too large of a project for those dumbasses to be able to put it together, is what I'm feeling over here. They may or may not have access to put such a list together. They're not.
It's it's part of Project 2025, this eugenics thing. It's all part of it. This is not new. It's not a new game plan. We've seen it before, but we have things in place this time, and we are more aware, I think. And it's totally against HIPAA, Tammy, but they don't care about that.
I've got the 7 of Cups and the Death card. With the 7 of Cups, I feel like it's too broad for them to identify, to single out anybody. I even got and with the Death card, I think that whole project's going to end. They may even have a little list that they're starting, but no, they've got bigger problems than rounding up everybody in the United States who's autistic.
Yeah. My whole thing is when you start talking registries and lists.
Yeah.
That's
the handbook.
That's the handbook. That's the playbook. And it's massively disturbing.
Stupid.
They start with the, wanting to know in states anybody who's had body affirming work done in hospitals for trans people, so they could have a trans list. And I read on that years ago with Chris and Harvey Milk, is that his name?
The mayor who got assassinated?
Yeah.
San Francisco mayor?
Yeah, he came through and brought a message and said, and he was very strong and about this, about watch out for the lists. Like, and I thought back then, I mean, it was years ago, so it wasn't like we were here yet. Like we couldn't conceive what we're in right now. But they had already started, I think it was Abbott who had already started the trans list back then. But I remember he was super strong about the list. And he's like, whenever they start a list, whenever they want to start a registry or a list, remember where the first time that happened, like that kind of thing. And so I never forget that. And here we are, another registry. And I think that's why I mean, we all react strongly because we're empathic.
Liza Field said, aren't Elon and Barron Trump autistic?
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing, guys. As we know, the hypocrisy with this administration, this regime is off the chain. That they're criminals going after people who are not criminals and charging them with crimes. They're looking for fraud and money loss, and all of them could very easily be nailed for insider trading and bribery and embezzlement. And they just, whatever it is they do, that's who they go for. And if they haven't done it, whoever they're going for, they make it up. It's just, it's crazy. You cannot make any rhyme or reason out of any of it. Not officially confirmed that, yeah, they probably are both autistic, but they don't care. That's different.
I mean,
that's different. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
They're exhausted.
Yeah. So Connie says, I received mail from county recorder asking for a copy of birth certificate so I can vote. So it's already happening there, Connie? That, you know, that's the SAVE Act, where they were requiring birth certificate and make sure your name is the same as your the one on your birth certificate.
Right.
And if it's not, then it's already starting.
How many times has JD changed his name?
Exactly.
See, hypocrisy. That's what I mean.
Hypocrisy.
Everything that they come up with, you can name somebody who should be a part of that.
Exactly. Within the administration.
Within the regime.
The regime. I keep thinking. Oh.
Just call them dumbasses.
Yeah, dumbasses. All right. Okay, my turn to pick, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, Warren? Gun registry, impossible. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Oh, I wanted to go down here.
Oh,
I did want to bring this up, and I just the importance to self-care and love and light, and find, you know, Lisa and I keep each other
grounded,
aware of what's going on in the world, but we also, in between it all, we send each other funny cat videos or funny dog videos or something funny, or, you know, loving and light type of thing. So make sure to, you know, not stay in this crazy energy.
You want to tell them about the cows? Do you know I still think about the cow video? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, great. You tell them.
Okay, so Debbie sent me this video that was completely adorable. And this guy is like, what is my mom doing? And it's kind of a far off shot. And his mom is all the way out in the pasture. And there are these, you know, all these cattle, maybe 10 of them, possibly. She's got this huge beach ball and she throws it over the fence at the cows. And, you know, I'm thinking, what's this all about? Well, the first one kind of goes over to it, the thing's bouncing. Then all of a sudden he does a hop, and then they're all just kind of like little puppies.
Yeah.
It's the cutest thing. I don't know. I just love it. I thought it was so cute. And I told Debbie, I was like, oh my gosh, are cows always standing there looking bored because they want a toy?
Yeah, they want a ball.
I think they want a ball. They were playing soccer.
They totally did, you guys.
The beach ball they were just all in a little pack.
Once they realized that they could bump it with their shoulder or their nose,
yeah,
they all came down and started joining in on bumping the ball.
And I'd never seen a cow like pounce.
Yeah, it was pouncing. They were having it was very
So I told Debbie we need to take a road trip on some countryside and inflate a bunch of beach balls.
Inflate a big ball and have them play.
Toys.
Yeah.
I would totally do that if you were down for it.
You'd probably be arrested for throwing beach balls.
You know what? It'd almost be worth it.
What are you in for?
Cattle soccer.
Cattle soccer. Cattle soccer. That's a weird.
Yeah, huh? What?
Okay. How do people feel about having to make these? Okay.
Oh, is it my turn or your turn?
I can't remember.
I don't know. Go ahead. Go for it.
Anderson 444. Hello.
Hi, Anderson.
And after Trump is shunned at the funeral, again, I did a video today in regard to his trip to Rome and how that was going to look. And I definitely saw him getting shunned at the funeral. What revenge will he unleash on everyone? Oh, that's interesting. How will his response to the reaction of the world towards him on the global stage be? I do feel that at the funeral, people are going to be
the way they should be.
Right. They're going to act right. But behind closed doors, that they're going to be, he's going to know that he is not welcome nor liked by anybody. But how is he going to respond to all of this, all this that takes place there? Let's take a look. He just got done tariffing everybody. So it's like, what does he freaking expect? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh. Rose Blue wants to know if he'll be haunted by church former cardinals. Yeah, he's going to kind of be all but hurt. He's thinking he's going to be all going there, all connected and everything. And then it's not like that.
I'm getting all upset just picturing his face. You know how he is. You know how he does his lean forward, intense, kind of like, like he's really into the event. It's like, it's nauseating. Let's see.
Yeah, Melania has ties to the Catholic to the Vatican. Yeah. Rhonda Rue calls it the constipation face.
Constipation, yeah, complete with the pucker.
Oh, you look too cute doing that. I don't think that's not working. Rita says he'll be nodding off. What do you got?
Well, I think I chose the wrong deck. I thought.
Oh, okay.
I did the funny cards, but I did get the naked guy. Like maybe there's some vulnerability there.
Very much so. He's very exposed.
With him, I got gold coins, and the first thing I thought of was some grifty thing.
A grifty thing?
Some grifty thing as a result of him attending this thing, bringing his circus with him. I got that too.
I hate him.
A weirdo card.
That's what everybody's seeing him as.
And I did get home. Maybe that's where he'd rather be. Mar-a-Lago. I mean, y'all could just laugh at the laugh. I did get poop, but I wasn't going to hold it up. I did get poop.
Yeah. That's what he's going to feel like.
He's going to feel vulnerable. He's going to wish he was somewhere else. I think he's going to try to turn it into a grift. I don't know how he can do that, but he's going to come up with some kind of an angle on him being there. Like as if he is, he's doing the Pope a favor by being there. You know what I mean? That kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
He has no concept. He's such a narcissist. And he has no compassion. He's walking a tightrope. Yeah, I mean, he's balancing a little bit because you know how they're trying to combine religion with politics. He better, I mean, I know Catholicism isn't quite the other stuff is. But
right, the Christian
yeah,
national,
but
not at all. Not at all,
expect
yeah.
all the girls to wear their
Mhm,
crosses, and
mhm.
again, they haven't been wearing them, but they're going to whip them out for this.
Anderson says he'll try to sell holy water.
Probably so, with his face on it. It'll be gold.
Oh,
It'll be a
yeah.
gold container.
Yeah. Here he is. I have the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. We have 2 8s in a row.
Mhm.
That's significant. And, he did this to himself. And, he's now realizes he's separated from the, he's not in the in crowd anymore. That's for sure.
Mhm.
But something happens, something goes on, something either maybe some of the world leaders say to him or something takes place because he comes, I mean, look at all these cards. These aren't great cards for him on the other end of this. So I don't know.
Oh God, you think he's going to try to speak?
Oh,
Oh my gosh, do you think he's going to talk?
I don't know.
They won't let him talk, will they?
No, they won't let him talk. No
But will
way.
he try to talk?
No.
Oh,
You see him talking.
maybe it's after.
Maybe it's after he'll try to say something, but I this is retreat, this is anxiety, this is like, I don't know if someone says something to him in his ear or like, yeah, he doesn't come away from this very, but is he going to unleash? I didn't get anything about unleashing on others. So that's kind of where I want to go real quick. We're at time. Is he going to unleash on others? I don't think so. I think he's going to kind of try to.
I'm going to zone in on the grift. I think
Okay.
there's some
You
grift
zone
there.
in on you guys, if you can, we're just going to stay just a little bit longer tonight just to cover this. We're all interested. I'm all interested now. Okay. So you do the grift. I'll do the unleash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not the deck I want. I've moved all my cards around, so I don't know where the thing is.
It may push him more into his dictator horrible self. You have the King of Swords in reverse. That's that when it comes in reverse like that. That's that dictator. That's that horrid leader, ruthless, trying to be that ruthless leader. I mean, and then you have the 10 of Swords and the Tower. So I really feel that he does want to do something. I don't know if he's going to play it out, but he does want to.
Oh, yeah.
So what are you getting with the grifting?
I got the 4 Pentacles. But look at that, putting squeeze on something there.
Putting the squeeze on it. Mm-hmm.
I got the Chariot. I got the 9 of Wands. This is the deck where the 9 of Wands is these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Swimming in the sand. And
trying to swim in the sand.
I did get the Devil, which is interesting. And I got Justice.
Ooh. Yeah, so he wants, okay. You're doing the grifting.
I mean, he's going to profit off of it somehow.
He will try.
I just don't want him to say anything.
Right.
Maybe it'll be after.
I don't think he'll be allowed to at that type of
No,
a
there's
thing.
no way. There's no way.
Mm-mm. No way. Mm-mm. It's going to be a lot of dignitaries, a lot of world leaders, a lot of, he's a nobody in that group.
It's so
100% nobody.
He's got no couth at all. All those people in one space for such an important gathering, he's bound to screw it up.
I do. Yeah.
Him or JD, one or the other. God, maybe it's JD.
And I have surveillance and cover up of some sort as well. So something's going down. So there's something that involved and we have this going on. Something hidden surveillance and cover up going on with this whole deal. I wish I could.
I'm hung up on this one like I was on that first one we did. I feel like there's something.
I know.
Something's lingering.
There's something lingering. It is a mystery. And when I try to have my team show me what this is,
it's that thing, isn't it? It's like, yeah. It's like not to see.
Nothing here. Yeah. So interesting times, you guys, and I know that we are happy to be able to hang out with you every week to talk it through. I think
it helps.
It does. So I'm going to pull a card from Spirit for us. You want to pull one too, and bring a message in just for us to hold as we move forward through the weekend and so forth. And here's my cards. And continue to love your neighbor. Take care of yourselves. Honor your space. Honor your body. Honor your intuition.
Buy some beach balls. Find some cows.
Find some beach balls. Find some cows. Love it.
Because they will love it too.
Smiling Heart says, pull my finger.
Oh, boop. And leave a comment when we do these live streams. We love comments.
Yeah, comments.
We never say that.
Comments and
like and share and subscribe. Freebird Spirit.
Subscribe to Spirit Intuitive Tarot.
You had to look at the name, didn't you?
No, I didn't, but I did look up.
All right.
You want to go first or you want me to?
Oh, I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yay.
Nurture. Take care of your needs first. Your nurturing will benefit others only if your own needs are met first. Nurture the new in your life and watch it grow.
Oh, chills on that one.
Yeah.
Yay. I like that one.
You go.
Yeah, that's what the message they've been saying is like, honor yourself, nurture yourself. And part of doing that is setting boundaries where you need to. Claim your power and know your value and set your boundaries where you need to, right? Take care of yourself.
Absolutely. Know your value. Sure.
Yeah. We're breaking through some of these old narratives that hold us hostage in areas and stuff. Break away. Yeah. And if you need a new perspective, find it. Seek guidance where needed. And it says a time for a different perspective sometimes. So again, it's part of like, go find that beach ball and play. You know what I mean?
I might just get one for myself. And just chase it around the house.
Just chase it around with cats. Right? Can you imagine?
It's good for nails.
Oh gosh, yeah. Okay, there goes the ball.
Fun's over.
And it's okay to live.
Yes.
Continue to live and go on an adventure. Do something new. We
Do
get
so.
so stuck and frozen in the stuff that's happening in this chaotic regime that we're under.
Right.
But we forget that, oh, we're also living. We want to do stuff.
The headlines will always be there. You can take a time out and do your thing. You do you.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, encourage you to continue to find some joy, help balance out the energy of yuck.
Of yuck. The energy of yuck.
And love your neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thanks,
8647.
Marsha.
Marsha.
Marsha's
Oh, yay, Marsha.
Thank you.
Wonderful. And if you're looking for merch, 8647, which means so it's an old code used mostly, I think, in restaurants and stuff. If they need you to kick people out, like you've been 86'd or you're out.
Put
So
something in the trash, 86 it.
86 it if it needs to go in the trash, 86, like that. So that's where that comes from. And then we have these little resist. And in the Freebird Spirit Shop, if you're interested in those. Oh, look at
not for sale, but it was a gift. So
oh,
I just thought I'd share. This is Pete.
yeah, hi, Pete. Hi, Pete. So these are things. Find your joy, and we'll see you guys next time. Love you guys. And Lisa, are you on live tomorrow night or?
Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Lisa live.
Lisa live.
Bring your own beverage. We're hanging out.
All right. Love you guys, and we'll see you. Boop.
Bye.
Boop. Boop.